Hey, how we doing, guys? You good? Welcome to the Ben XCOM stream. That's my new intro. What do you think? Oh, shield, Mr. Conquer. Lord, 5 months of glorious purging corruption. It has been glorious, hasn't it? I've very much enjoyed. Best intro. That's what happens when I listen to my own soundtracks. Gotta get out of that groove, you know? Almost as good as Stan Bush. Well, I wish. The alerts are still muted? No. Oh, fuck me. Are they broken again? Because I heard that one. Did you guys not hear that one? Jesus. Jeez. It's always something. Wouldn't be a Ben stream if something wasn't broken. It's my, signature move, right? Oh. Why am I so quiet? I honestly don't know. I don't know why I'm so quiet. I've got everything turned up. It's just how loud I am, I guess. This is my sound. I guess we'll just have to have people donate to test it. Oh, that old chestnut. You're very, very schemy there. Super magic flying fish. Just use sign language. Oh my god. I think I would just accidentally tell someone to get fucked. Trying to make stuff up. It's Ben ASMR. Shall I just turn it? I mean, I could turn the gain up, but I feel like that's going to cause more problems. That is probably louder, but also more awful. What do you think about that? Is it static? It shouldn't be static. Move my mic closer. How about that? Is that better? I think that's probably fine. I'm actually going to turn the gain down a tiny bit. Sounds normal. All right. Look, I'm just going to go with it. This is what we're doing. Ooh. Let me check my. I heard that. Did you guys hear that? Does this count as a dono, Wolf Lord Lewis? In case Wolf Lord Lewis clone dies. Oh, I missed half of it. Where are the logs? I'll come up in the log in a minute. No sound. Fantastic. I don't understand. I'd fix it, and it works, and then I'd turn it off and on again, and it broke. That seems to be how this works. Okay. I don't know. I'm not going to spend another 20 minutes clicking around. I think we'll just have to live with it. I'll make the noises. I'll read the alerts. How about that? Okay, how about this? We'll try that next time. Fipsy just gifted a sub and hit the hype train. Very good. Benspot Minion got it. That's very kind. Thank you, Fipsy. And thank you, Vaxor. For 4 more years, he says. Oh my god, 4 more years. Could you imagine? Do you think I'll be able to finish this campaign in 4 years? Oh god, so loud. Right, anyway, we're playing XCOM. Let's get on with the game. Where are we at? Do you guys remember what we were doing last time? I kind of can't remember. Master J Speed, thank you. It says hope all is well. Last week, I didn't realise I had a guardsman that died gloriously in the base defence. I'm glad my psychic boy is safe and ready to put in the armour. Me too. I'm excited. That's it. We're gonna try out the wizard. It's first wizard mission Very exciting. I think it is Master J Speed, isn't it? Is he the guy? Sort by psychic ability. Yeah. Oh, he's not wearing it. Why isn't he wearing it? Did I just do a weird thing? Oh, right. We were preparing for a base defense, weren't we? So, it's Flightless Hawk's wearing the librarian armor. Oh, because he did a dono, didn't he, to like make sure he was going on a mission. And it turned out he was like the best guy for the job. Thank you, Walrus, for subscribing. No game sound? What? You're right. Game sound isn't going out. I can fix that. I can actually fix that. I know what that problem is. There we go. You do need that one. That one is important. Right, can you hear it now? Is that button pressing? Hurrah! Huzzah! Game sounds ahoy. Why does that just like turn itself off every week? I'll never understand. Cool. There's one thing fixed. Right, so are we about to get base attacked? Is that why I took everyone out of the drop pod? Well, we nearly got base attacked, but then didn't. That feels more likely, right? Is there like a mission running that we need to deal with? Doesn't look like. Okay. Yeah, it is quite complicated, Crashneck. We are like 10 months into this campaign. We've got two bases. We've got the main base up here, and we've got the secondary base down here. Secondary base is like producing armor and tech. Well, the main base is like training the troops. We've got a cultist base over here, a cultist base down here, and then we've got loads of Chaos Marine bases dotted around, all these red ones. We've got one Orc base over here. Varagon donated before the music stopped. Yes, you will be on my list. So the way I normally do it is, unless I catch it as soon as it comes in, every sort of like half an hour or so, I'll go through and like catch up on all the ones I missed.
Take me into battle.
So don't worry, I will read all the messages. Thank you, Trader Coalition Empire. Fear denies faith, brother. Ooh, speaking of faith. No, sorry, fear. Speaking of fear, did you guys see the June trailer? I saw it finally. It went on. It came out just as I was going live with Tom last night. Send Red Span to a Chaos base. We could do, couldn't we? We could knock out a Chaos base. But yeah, trailer looked amazing. I think it might actually be good. Who'd have fucking thought, like in this day and age, that we might get a good June film? I'm excited. I wonder if it'll actually come out, like at Christmas, or if, like it's just going to endlessly get pushed back because of COVID. What should we do? We've got new wizard armor to try out. Should we try it out on the cultists? Should we like head over here, knock out this base? We haven't done a cult base, have we? This could be new and exciting. A hype train. Guard can do the cult base. The Guard don't have a plane at the moment. We lost the Valkyrie. We're waiting for a new one to turn up. But if we send Space Marines with bopping sticks, then maybe we can capture ourselves like a whole batch of what are they called? There's a certain type of cultist we need, isn't there? We can just like capture them all. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go like all of our. Or should we send like a rookie training squad if it's only cultists, right?
Take me into battle.
Oh, I don't can. Thank you. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should just send all the scrubs who haven't been on many missions, like Empiudge, Jizerni, Luda, Chomps, Mahon's Wiggle Machine, and then we'll send like two actual good soldiers.
Faith is our shield.
Oh, Thank you. Welsh Gold Easy. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Identity Ken. He says, I'm just testing the dono sounds. Also signing up for the Adeptus Chumpus 07. Perfect. Welcome aboard. Who was it? Flightless Hawk wanted to go on a mission. Where's he got to? Lost him. Am I being blind? Flightless Hawk. There it is. Boop. And then like one good soldier to actually like get some stuff done. I could send Squiddy. Perfect. So who's wearing what? Squiddy's in the... Oh, okay, let's free up all our armour. Everyone get out. Get out of that. So we've got Flightless Hawk in the nerd wizard armour. Perfect. These guys are all going to need... Maybe these guys have the Devastator armour, because their noodle arms won't actually render them able to carry anything otherwise. Get Devastator armour, then we'll get some tactical going. And I think one of them can be a tech marine. We'll go with this guy. Perfect. Okay. Oh god, they're looking like the Power Rangers now, aren't they? All in their different coloured armours. So chapter banner, perfect. Motion scanner, we'll grab those. Shock mauls. That's what this mission's all about. Loads of shock mauls. The two Devastators are obviously going to need heavy bolters. We'll take some plasma guns. We'll take a melter gun for emergencies in case there's like a wall that needs cutting down. And then how many... Well, we need a bolt pistol, right? For the banner bearer. Okay, so that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 3 bolt guns. Perfect. What? Soapy Marmoset asks, have I ever seen a Bigfoot? I've seen a Bigfoot, but I don't think I've ever seen like a Sasquatch or like a Harry and the Hendersons. I'm not sure they're real, to be honest with you. Isn't it funny that since like camera technology got really good, there haven't been any more Bigfoots or any more Loch Ness monsters? Suspicious. Oh, Imperator Benny just gave out 2 gift subs. That's very kind. Thank you, dude. And Bigger is Better subbed up. 5 months. Oh, man. You guys are great.
Faith is our shield.
Right, I think that's all the gear we need for this mission. Let's do it.
Faith is our shield.
Oh, no. Squiddy can't carry a bolt pistol, can he? If he's going to be the medic as well. Oh, well. We'll take the bolt pistol off then. Flightless Hawk, it's got his book. Is it two-handed? I guess it is two-handed. That's awkward. Can't carry like a bolt pistol without having a penalty to his mind powers? Wiggle machine. We need that. That's going to be like standard loadout. Mahon's got the heavy bolter. Stick for you, Mahons. Jumps. Jumps is going to be a plasma gunner, hopefully. Yeah, so you drop yours. You just take the standard. Tank Marine's not quite strong enough for a bolt gun. Kind of weird, isn't it? Bolt gun you have to be strong for, but plasma gun you don't. And is that everyone covered? Empiage is going to carry the squad's emergency melter gun. And that is it. Guess the medic can have a scanner in case. We got too many weapons? How did this happen? Oh yeah, because the medic, the apothecary, what are we talking about? The librarian doesn't need one. Okay, cool. So we'll drop bolt gun, bolt pistol, and stun rod. Boop. Boop. And boop. And I guess we'll just take a couple of frag grenades. For the guys who basically don't have any weapons. In case of emergencies. Okay, cool. We're good to go. I'm excited. We'll just wait for the drop pods to refuel, and then we'll strike. Prometheans arrived. Perfect. Keep churning out
Faith
the...
is our shield.
Ooh, it's a big message. Thank you, Green Ferret. What's the general consensus of 40k fans on Sisters of Battle? I like playing them in the Dawn of War games, but was sad to learn something. Let me finish reading that message. I don't know what the general consensus is. I'm a little bit out of the loop on like what the community thinks, because I just think what I think. Hang on, let me refresh. It's not showing up. Oh, I hate half. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait a minute to answer the second half of that because it's not coming up on my reader. But yeah, I just think they're cool. They look great, especially the new models are fantastic. But I don't know why anyone would have a problem with them. I'm not aware of any problems. I'm sure their law's as silly as everyone else's silly law. Right, let's do it. Drop pods. Enemy base 13. We're going in. We're going to get, and we're going to capture. We're going to capture hard. They're too sexy for Warhammer. Impossible.
Gathering of a heretical cult. Purge the traitors for their heresy. Killing their spiritual leaders in communion with the ruinous power of the warp will cause the cultists to abandon this place. The mission will terminate when all enemies are eliminated, or when all...
Oh, okay, got cut off a bit there. But, right, this is it. We're going to try and capture the leaders, murder the chumps, glory for the Emperor. As always, that's the plan. We've got all the specialists now. We got Banner, we got Medic, we got Wizard, we got Tech Marine. What more could you want? Sudden Crisis says, for your fake lore, why don't you use stories from these streams and add in a named character to make it more believable? Oh, that's a fun idea. We could, yeah. We could like tell the tale of like ancient Reds fan stomping about. Although I don't know if these games are silly enough. You know, to do a fake lore for Tom, I need a really silly story. It's got to be as silly as the real stories I'm picking, you know? Oh my god, here it is. The Super Cathedral. We need to get closer and look at it properly. Oh. Would I do a Warhammer Fantasy Battle report with Tom? Maybe. I mean, I like the idea of it, but the reality is not ideal. Like, they take a long time to film and a long time to edit, and then no one watches them. It's a bit disheartening, to be totally honest with you. Play some Warhammer RimWorld. That's a good idea. I'll definitely get some stories out of that. I mean, what is RimWorld but like a insane story generator, basically? God, there's a lot of these guys kicking around, eh? Good thing we are badasses. Come on then. Oh, Wiggle Machine. That was good. That was real good. But also, I don't think I want to just take... take existing stories and change the names. I don't think that's like in the spirit of the game. I think you have to come up with something stupid and trick them. You know, that's the game. Can you invent a story that's very silly and make someone think it might be true? Let's do it. Boop. Oh, Jazerny! Man, I can't believe these guys are rookies. They're getting the job done, aren't they? Are there any editions of Warhammer Fantasy Battle that you think are legitimately good wargaming rule sets? That's really hard for me to answer, to be honest, because I played so much of like 5th, 6th and 7th editions that I really enjoyed them. I don't know if they're good. Having played other games, like in the last like 10 years I've played like so many different games. It's really hard to compare. Like they had so much like baggage effectively. Like you know, they had a legacy of rules that they had to keep in, and it was very rare that they would like reset the codexes. So most editions had to keep all the previous codexes legal, which kind of hamstrings what they could do. And the main problem was the balance was insane. You know, they bring out a new army book, and it would just be amazing, way better than everything else. So they were fun games with cool armies. They were not balanced games. You know, you couldn't take them. I used to take them competitive and seriously, until I suddenly realised if you wanted to play competitive and serious, you basically had 2 or 3 armies you could pick from. Like the top 4 armies were like miles away from all the others. And that's not what you want when there's like 15 different armies. That's terrible games design. Imagine if you played Dota but only 4 of the characters were worth taking and all the others sucked. Like, how long would that be a competitive scene? But they're not. I mean, that's never been Games Workshop's concern. They've never cared about competitive gameplay. They're not a games company. They're a miniatures company. And they make beautiful miniatures, and they supply some rules if you want to use them. Should I just try and go straight in for a mind control before I even try to panic him? Oh, okay, it didn't work. I've got no idea. I've got no frame of reference. Like, man, why is Flightless Hawk the wizard here? He's not very good. Have I put it on the wrong guy by mistake? Oh man. Should we double go? Oh, no, I haven't left enough time units. Okay, we need to spread out a bit. We're kind of grenade central here. Oh! Oh, holy crapoly. Get in there, Squiddy. Extract his gene seed. Oh, perfect. That's good work. Oh, crap. There's a guy with a graviton gun on the roof. And I think we're out of time units now. Back up, dude. Back up. Yeah, I might have picked the wrong bloke for the librarian. Maybe the other guy was wounded at the time and he's not anymore. Oh, maybe Red's fan can like snipe that guy off the roof. No. Oh, there's all that wall in the way. Of course not. Okay. Let's just... Boom! Yeah. What really blows my mind is that no one has like stepped up to fill the hole. No one's like written a 40k in all but name rule set. Well, not no one, but very few people have decided, you know, let's take what Games Workshop's done, but like make a better game. I guess there's no money in it. That's the problem. You're never going to make much money writing rules. The money comes from the models. So you could spend hundreds and hundreds of hours designing a really fun, balanced, strategic game, but then, you know, you're never going to see money back for that amount of effort. I assume that's the problem. Yeah, some guys have been making 9th Age for Warhammer Fantasy Battle models. They're not afraid of being sued. Like, you can't copyright game mechanics. As long as you never use any GW copyrighted terminology. You know, you don't call anything a Space Marine, you don't use any of their made up words. I don't think they can touch you. You know how like all card games involve the tapping mechanic, but none of them call it tapping because Wizards of the Coast have copyrighted tap as a term. So they all say exhaust or use or flip or something like that. But it's the same mechanic. It's just got a different.
Take me into battle.
Jeremiah von Pringleton just dropped 100 bits. Thank you, dude. It says, Chapter Master Ben, I request a position as chaplain, although until you get the research for that. Yeah, I'm a long way off chaplain armor because I think I need jump pack armor first, and I can't get that until I capture a live what's it called? Raptor. And raptors are very dangerous. But that's one of the reasons we're trying to capture here. So yeah, the 9th Age is... my problem with 9th Age is, instead of just making a system from the ground up that's really good, that uses Warhammer Fantasy models, they've used 8th edition Warhammer as the base and tweaked it from there. And I didn't enjoy 8th edition. I thought it was like one of the worst editions of Fantasy. So I'm not really into 9th Age, fortunately. This guy.
They ain't getting far.
Just come on, Red fan. Punch him up. Punch him up. Nice. Red fan? Oh yeah, he can squeeze through there. I was worried for a minute. He's too tick to get through the door. Right, who's left? So my plan now is Red's fan's going to go in through the front door. We're going to use his armoured bulk to like draw out whatever's in the open here, like these demons. Jeez. And then the squad is going to like melt a gun through the wall and like breach straight into the chamber wherever they're doing their ritual. So we got. Okay, this guy. Yeah, it's a tricky subject, really. I think because everyone's got a different idea of what makes a good game. So even when people do make their own rule sets, like you're only going to make a small amount of people happy with that. Oh my god, that was close. Jomps nearly just got jomped to bits. Wolflord Lewis says, am I right in saying Chaos Raptors are originally Night Lords? A lot of Night Lords did turn into Chaos Raptors.
Take me into battle.
But not all Raptors are Night Lords. There's like a Raptor cult that any Marine can join. But yeah, a lot of the Night Lords did join it. Right. I feel like Red's fan is going to have a fun time just blamming these with his plasma cannon, right? Oh, apparently not. Jeez. Jeez. Are these like plasma resistant? Look at that. Out of the 8 hits, like 5 of them did no damage. Okay, that had me spooked. I was worried he was just going to come get me. Okay, no use plasma on demons. Which is a problem, because I've got 2 plasma guns. Right here. Okay, jumps. Fill him full of plasma. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Red Sven must have just rolled low. Or maybe jumps rolled high. It's double critical hit. Oh, jumps. Demon Slayer. Getting business done. Right. Mahams has got the melter? No, the other guy has. Let's just get Squids to check this door. Make sure there's no cheeky surprise boy. Oh, hello. There he is. The guy with the graviton gun. Okay. I need to thump him, because the graviton guy is like higher ranked. Get in there. Ooh, God, Flightless Hawk! Ow!
Through discipline, we prevail.
Bop. Sleepy time. Oh my God, Flightless Hawk. That was bad. Whew. Okay, well, that's one captured officer. Squids, heal him. Oh.
Fear not the psycho.
Heal him. There we go. Good work. Whew. Okay. Enough to start moving up. Was there another? Do you think 3 demons is their lot, or have they summoned more? Got another round coming? Hopefully that's it. Right, so the enemy seems to have a habit of throwing grenades at me when I've captured them. Like, someone will come out of a door and, like, grenade him and kill the guy that I've captured. So I'm going to have to, like, drag him clear, I think. Ooh, snipers. That's exciting. Oh no, another demon! Red Sven! Ooh, he's been chopped up a bit. It's had a bit of a chopping. Okay, punch. Punch for the Emperor, Red Sven. Oh, nice. Okay, what have we got here? This guy with a sniper rifle and fabulous robes. Look at that. What a guy. I want to try and capture him. I have a feeling he won't be able to hurt us. Oof. Apparently we won't be able to hurt them either. Feels weird, man. Okay. Let's send Jomps over to, like, keep his armor topped up. Do some fixing on the go. While these guys get ready to breach. Oh, thank you, Unit RX. I'll read all the messages after the mission. Oh, God, another guy. With a shotgun. Oh, he's another guy we want to capture as well. Okay. Who's going to do the deed? Let's send Squids out.
Take me into battle.
Oh, who's that? Trader Coalition Empire. Says you must capture him, Ben. His robes are too fabulous to die. Amazing. Well, I don't want to leave any fabulous robes on the table. We'll definitely capture him. But these guys.
Take me into battle.
Von Plubstein's cheered 100 bits as well and says, I meant to say I want to be an apothecary until chaplain armor is available. Fortunately, I can't be both, like the Space Wolf priests. Oh. Okay, man, I'll get you on the list. They're very different jobs, though. Don't want to leave that banner on the floor. It costs like $1 million. It's a lot of money to lose. Okay, where do we want to breach, do you think? I'm thinking here. The bottom of these stairs. Feels like a good spot. Let's get everyone up. And we'll rest and like get stamina back. Yeah, I wonder why the Space Wolves like want their medics and their like spiritual leaders to be the same guy. I guess it's efficient. It's like getting does it mean they're terrible medics? Is what I'm thinking. You know, like chances are if I'm treating you, you're gonna die, so at least I'm here to give you your last rites, you know? Like, my chances of reviving you are so slim, we're gonna need a priest as well. Why not make them the same guy? I'm hoping Red's fan is... Whoa, another graviton gun. Okay. I'm hoping Red's fan's immune to sniper rifles. I feel like he should be. Who's this cheeky boy? Just a little cheeky boy. Kill the heretic who dropped the banner. No way. That's Squid. Ancient Squids. He's like Squids in hats. He's like our oldest, goodest boy.
I stand ready.
We could try psychicking this boy, couldn't we? We could like panic him. Oh my god! It drains your stamina hard. Using psychics. And some stims.
Destination confirmed.
Fear not, Psycho.
Let's get out of sight.
Through discipline, we prevail.
Ready to serve. Deploying formation.
I'm really trying. He's such an awkward angle up there. I'm not really sure how to deal with him. We have got a frag grenade, haven't we? Yeah. Okay, let's get Wiggle Machine. Perfect. You can frag him next turn. I don't want to risk any more fire on the librarian. Whoa! Meltagun? Jeez. Oh god, I didn't save enough time units either. Well, we just have to stay away. Like, distance. Meltagun's weak over distance, so hopefully that won't hurt him too much. There we go. Impioj has opened the door. And Mahons is here to fill him full of lead. Perfect. Alright. Next turn we can... Oh, let's get that guy first. Oh, no. Blue down.
Yeah?
Okay.
Inbound. Confirmed.
Get a shot. Nice. Okay.
Inbound.
Ready to breach next turn. Jumps. Get over here, jumps. Is that everyone? Yeah. God, there's a crazy man with a melter gun going berserk. Ah, they're all a bit afraid now. Panic has spread. We're onto them. Right, I'm not getting any closer till I find that melter gun. Is that him? Yes. Perfect. Down. Perfect. This guy. Okay, now jumps. Get over here. Start medicing. Fixie. And not enough energy. Right, use your bulk, Reds fan. Keep jumps safe from that sniper rifle. Okay, who's going in first?
Receiving.
I think Guernsey. Oh, God, there's a guy right there. Jeez. Okay, Guernsey. Take him down. This is what we're here for. Nice. Right, wiggle machine. Oh, God. I was about to throw a grenade.
Take me into battle.
Oh, thank you, Walrus. I'll read the messages in a minute once I finish this mission.
I stand ready.
Okay, let's see. Right, wiggle machine. Draw his fire. Oof! Oh my God! Ouch!
Deploy information.
Heal that up right now. Oof.
Orders. Understood.
You got another one in him? I think he's done.
Fear not the psycho.
Okay,
Venerate the
now
immortal
Flightless Hawk.
emperor.
Get in there and club that son of a bee.
I serve.
Club him hard. Nice!
I shall never die.
Okay, you took one for the team there, Wiggle Machine. Glad you were here.
Orders. Understood.
Right, it's Mahons.
Deploying now, brother.
How many more heretics have we got?
On guard. Ready to serve.
I want to shoot the crap ones and save the good ones for stunning. But the good ones have got the good guns.
Take me into
It's
battle.
tricky. Thanks for the bits. Dong in toaster. That sounds painful. Don't put your dong in a toaster. Okay, it looks like they're actually all well armed in the temple. All these guys, they've got melter guns, they've got, except for that one auto gun guy. Let's pop him. That's good. Because yeah, ideally, I want to capture all the guys with good weapons. That's the dream.
On guard. Destination confirmed. Destination confirmed.
Any other chumps? No, doesn't look like it. Okay.
They ain't getting far.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait. Sniper rifle guy. Back.
Destination confirmed.
Right.
Advance.
That's it? Yeah, that's it. The priest gone berserk, that's good. Oh my god, the plasma gun. Assassin. Cultist assassin. Cultist maniac. Who are all these guys? Right, this guy has jumps, got a bopping stick. Sure does. Perfect. Can you get close enough to bop? Not really. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, Red's fan. Keep on stomping. Keep on stomping on. Oh shit, Red's fan lost a lot of health there, actually. Is that sniper rifle actually good?
Take me into battle.
Zerolith cheered. Thank you, Zerolith. Have I tried out 9th edition 40k yet? The secondary objective was make it more of an actual game than 8th. Played a game a few days ago and really enjoyed it. I haven't played it yet, actually, and I do want to. I bought the book. I do want to give it a go. But I am sceptical. I guess we'll just keep fixing. Not enough energy. Okay, fuck it. We're going to have to take this guy down. I'm not risking Red's fan if he's already heavily wounded. I didn't hear a death sound. Is there any chance he survived that? He's stunned? Maybe those guys just don't make death sounds.
Advance.
Oh, there was a tiny oof. Okay, how much of a risk are we going to take with capturing
My
here?
powers are yours to command.
Target acknowledged.
Let's send in Guernsey. What does he need? 15 to bop.
Confirmed.
Get in there. Don't care about auto fire. Just bam. Perfect. Good work, Jonesy. Okay, what else we got? Auto pistol guy can die. Auto gun guy can die. So that's where we get MPOG comes in. He's just like, brother, I have your back. Look out. Perfect. And Mahons comes in. He's like, look out, brothers. There's another one over here. I think these guys are just like scenery. I don't think they're even count as people. Perfect. Oh man, this does feel, doesn't it? Like Marines storming a heretic cathedral. I love it. Okay, and we got like a proper sniper guy up there. Keep using cover. Get there.
Faith is our shield.
Who was that? Episcanalan just subscribed. Thank you, dude.
I shall never tire.
Is that it? Yeah. Okay. And oh god! Grenade! Oh, okay. I think we're all right. Yeah. No wounds at all. Perfect. Cheeky boy. Okay, how do we bop him? If I sprint? No, he's a bit too far away. We've got it. If we already killed the other robed guy, we can't kill this one too. He might be really important. Oh my god, that one's got a plasma pistol. That one's got a sniper rifle. And that guy at the back, graviton gun. Okay, might be time. Like if we let's fix up Red's fan. Not enough energy still, jeez. Like maybe Red's fan could take an aim shot and just like nail this balcony. Nice. Hopefully that's enough to like tip the morale, you know? And if we can get these two priests panicking, then the bopping is easy. Oh, we got a boy. Is it crap? Yeah. Oh, it's a heavy stubber guy. That might actually be a good one. Let's try and bop it. Fool. Nice. Maybe the librarian can come in now and like use mind bullets. If I like stim him up a bit.
Venerate the immortal emperor.
Drop this. Just like panicking. That's all we had time for.
I stand ready.
It's more drugs. All the drugs. Let's get MPOG cover. And Jonesy. This is risky. That guy's got a plasma pistol. I don't know if I want to risk that.
I got my ears on.
Cool. Right, we're ready, I think. Let's do it. Ah! High Priest is panicked. The assassin's gone berserk. Oh, the assassin is the sniper. And I guess the High Priest has the plasma pistol. Okay.
I got my ears
Let's get up there.
Confirmed.
Okay. And what is it? 15 to bop. Perfect. Get up there and bop. Nice. So where's this melter gun guy? Right up in the balconies. see if Mahons can find him. Oh, okay. There's a panicking guy right there.
Ready to serve.
Moving machine. That's one for you. Get him next time. He's not armed. Easy. Right. Oh, he's dropped his plasma pistol. Perfect.
Orders.
Go get him, Luda.
Understood. Deploying now, brother.
And then the
I stand ready.
librarians probably.
At once.
Take me into battle.
What's that? Trader Coalition Empire just cheered. Robes so fine it makes the April's children want to cry. Oh, that's some damn fine robes. We needs them. We needs them all. I think that'll do.
Ready to serve.
Let's do some more fixing. God, yeah, it tanks his energy. But it does, like, fully repair him. Well, repair his armor, not his health. It's interesting. Oh, Luda! What the hell kind of grenade was that? I guess he rallied and just, like, pulled out a bomb? Jeez. That was a tiny explosion as well. It was like a melter bomb or something, rather than, like, their usual grenades. Ouch. F's for Luda. Jeez. I thought that was a done deal. I thought that guy was, like, disarmed and panicking. Okay, let's take this guy to Sleepy Town. While Mahons can
Take me into battle.
Numja Lunka is cheered. Thanks, man. And he says, "Rest well, brother." Yeah, man. Let's hope he does. Can I not unprime this? I thought I could unprime. I think there's still that guy with the melter gun around here somewhere.
Ready to serve. Destination confirmed.
Oh, maybe it was him. Okay, where is
Yeah?
the cult leader? There he is. Okay.
The immortal emperor.
Shit. Can't
At your command.
get a good line of sight on him.
At your command.
Panicking. Shit. This guy's not a very good wizard. Should we just shoot him? I mean, he's got to be out of guns now, surely, right? Get over there, squids. Show him the glory of the Emperor. Can Reds fan like Super Sniperino?
Feel my wrath.
No. He's coming in.
Ready to serve.
That's it, right? Piochi's ready, but I don't want to go full lethal on the cult leader.
Advance.
Bring him up. Guernsey. Trezani, ready to strike. Okay. Let's hope he's run out of bombs, eh?
Ready for duty.
Oh, you know what we could do?
Back to war.
Get this guy out of the way. Bring up jumps. And try out the scanner. Oh, no line of sight. Never tried this before. He's got like a mind probe. No line of sight. Try again. Come on. Do it. Yay! Okay, he's a high priest. I can't see what he's holding, but I can see that his morale is fine and his bravery is through the roof. So it's lucky we panicked him at all. He's pretty strong in melee too. Pretty high psychic defense. Yeah, okay, that's why it's not working. Let's just club him.
Loud and
Don't
clear.
think he's got good clubbing defense.
Inbound.
Bam. Bam.
Orders.
Reds fan. Look after the banner. We've got clubbing to do.
Deploying now, brother.
He's down. Perfect. Right, is this the last guy, maybe? Okay, can we do one-handed heavy bolter firing? No, we can't. Okay, let's drop the grenade. Give him some business. Okay. Let's just throw this. Chekhov's grenade. Let's get it out of here. Yay! We did it! Dropping the banner is heresy, Ben. I know. I mean, that's why the medic shouldn't be the banner bearer, right? He's only got one spare hand. Whew. Oh my god. So what do we get? We got a badge. That's always nice. We lost a guy. Very sad. Base destroyed. 50 artifacts retrieved. 9 enemies taken alive. That's really good. 9 prisoners. It's exactly what we wanted. 25 kills. Loads of XP for the chump squad. I tried to make sure Redsfan didn't get too many kills because I wanted everyone else to get some XP. So look at that. MP odds, 6 time units, 6 stamina, 4 health points, 1 accuracy, 5 strength. It's amazing. Chizerni, 3 time units, 2 HP, accuracy, melee, strength. Flightless Hawk. He got loads of melee for some reason. Strength. Guess I thought Squids would get more as well. He did a lot of melee. But this is great. Loads of strength for everyone. Perfect. Loads of time units. Brilliant. Right, let's sell some of this trash. We don't want bolt pistols, or shotguns, or even the ammo for those. No stubbers, please. No auto pistols, please. No auto guns. No heavy stubbers. No las pistols. No las guns. Melter guns. Plasma pistols. Gravity guns. Sniper rifles. Keep all the ammo. Get rid of the knives. Keep the grenades. There was a melter grenade. I think that's what got our boy. I think it was a melter bomb. Get rid of blight grenades. Keep all the corpses. So what did we get? We got a live assassin, 2 live maniacs, 1 high priest, 4 sadists, 1 seer, 5 books. Burn the books. Whew. Surely dropping the banner counts as a step towards chaos. Oh. Not today. How goes the Purge? Purge goes good. We've just taken out a cultist base. It's gone really well. Sadly, Luda died on his first mission. But his sacrifice will not be in vain, for we have captured many enemy prisoners.
Faith is our shield.
Oh, Cossack just subscribed as well. Perfect. It's all going well. Right, I'm going to read some messages. Refresh. Up to 5 o'clock. Okay. Here. So Walrus donated $5. Thank you, dude. And says, I'm considering getting some 40k minis to paint. What minis / colour schemes do you recommend for a noob who sucks at painting? I always recommend get the models you like, dude. Like, that's the most important rule of painting miniatures. You've got to like them. I mean, obviously some... Well, I don't even think certain models are harder than others, to be honest.
Take me
When
into
you're starting
battle.
out, because you're still just learning the basic bits. I'd avoid painting white or yellow colour schemes when you're starting out. They're quite difficult to get right. But other than that, just grab the models you like. I mean, probably get some cheaper ones Don't start out buying like a massive demon prince or something that's cost like £100. You know, get some basic soldiers. And just give them a go. Find out the ones you like, then look up some painting guides on how to paint those models, rather than the other way around. Excuse me. That's my advice. Unit RX says, Bon, I got my hand on a print for a giant crab. It sits on a 120mm base and some walruses. And I'm thinking of making a Space Wolf successor chapter based around Arctic creatures and whaling. I can't think of any name ideas. I like that idea. Like Arctic creatures. I don't know, what do you guys think? Has chat got any ideas for like space crabs? What's like Latin for Arctic? The Krakens. Ooh, that's fun. 1, 2, 4. Is it already up? Is that already where the word comes from? Arcticus. Perfect. What about Greek? Arcticos. Damn. Thought it might be like a fun translation. The Frostborn. That's cool. Frozen Nads. Celus Clubicus. Cold Boys. Ice Skin. There's already a chapter called The Dragons. Well, don't let that stop you. The Baltic Bastards. Nice. I don't know, I'm a bit stumped on that. Frostborn is good. I like that. That's my favourite of the pick. The Whale Lords. There we go, we've got it. The Whale Lords. The Narwhale Lords. Oh, yeah, names are hard, man. Like, I always find naming stuff the hardest part. But thank you for the dono. Bunnies X says, I've just joined. How are you doing? Anything important I missed? I don't think there's much. You know, we're purging chaos. That's all you need to know, really. Just knocked out a base. It was good. Welcome, bunnies. Danny Ken says, testing dono sounds after the bits work. Setting up for the chumps. Thank you, Danny Ken. Astrad donated $10. Thank you, dude. And they say, I've got training at work today, so I'll be missing the stream. Also, I feel Lewis streaming on a Thursday at the same time as Ben, without Ben, is heresy. What can I say? He's being paid too. There's a certain amount of heresy everyone's willing to commit for money. Also, the best boy Sharky pin came today. Use code BEN for a 10% dono. That's how it works, right? yeah, something like that. Thank you, Astrad. Yeah, the pins look great. And also, have you seen the new art? The fine art things? I'm gonna do some shameless shilling because I think they look really good. Let me bring up a window. Let's cast store. I haven't seen this. It literally just came out. I'll bring this up on screen. Add window capture. And then Chrome. Okay, perfect. So obviously there's the gin out. Amazing. Where are the new ones? There are all the pins. They're so cute. I love them. Look at all of them. Well, not all of them. Lots of them are there, including Sharky. Where's this new fine art at? Yo. Maybe it's not on the store yet. Maybe we just tweeted out like a preview. Oh no. Nina tweeted it. Ah, here it is. So we've got the Last Supper with loads of the characters there. You know, we got Lewis at the middle. We got Kermit and Rithian trying to like convince him that it's not. Hey man, it's not me. We got like Spiff and Lydia and Harry. We got me. Got Tom, Ped, Boof, Ravs. Down here we've got Zoe climbing off the table, looking super cute, having just bludgeoned someone to death, I guess. But all the things, it's really cool. I absolutely love this. And we've got like Spiff. I forget what that original artwork's called. Maybe it is. We've got the Sharky Scream. And I'm not sure what that one is. You know the Scream, right? It's a classic. Ah, you said it, Bright Rose. We all knew Nina was amazing, but that piece is over the top. You're right. It's amazing. So yeah, check it out. And if you like them, you know, you could buy them. And use code Ben at checkout for 10% off, as always. Shameless plug complete. But I thought they were definitely worth looking at. Very cool things. Right, what were we doing? Oh, we're reading messages, that's right. How much does merch actually help support the Yogs? It helps out quite a lot. Yeah, and the main reason we do it is not to make money, because we don't make, like, you know, boatloads of cash. But we want to have a way for you to support us where you get something, you know? Like, we would always rather than donating, you know, you buy a shirt or a poster or something. Because then, you know, we get some money and you get a thing. And it's like, everyone wins, right? That's why we have them. And we just want to have new stuff coming out all the time. Right, where were we at? We were reading Master J Speed donates and says, Bempera, I hope all is well. Last week, I didn't realise I had a guardsman. Died gloriously in the base defence. I'm glad my psychic boy is safe and sound. I'm ready to put in the armour. Yeah, Master J Speed, let's do that right now, actually, before I forget. We need to get, where's that wounded guy? Flightless Hawk, he needs a rest. And Master J Speed, hopefully you can do better. Right, do you actually lose psychic stats for putting the armour on? Is that true? What the hell? Makes you more vulnerable to... So maybe he's not... Maybe he needs more training before he can wear it. I didn't realise that. Wow. Loses firing accuracy too. It's rough. Oh well, we'll keep giving it a go, because at least it will train up using it. Vargon says, oh, he's up in his grandma. Please jump me up for the Bempera. Oh, look, dude, I'll put you on the wheel. Good luck with that. I had a similar thing with my grandparents. Yellow Banshee George donates, thank you, dude, and says, more to support us, Bempera. Now that I'm one of the guard, I must request to be put on the first mission available. My chump will either die with glory, or maybe, just maybe, enough XP to survive 2 streams. Yellow Banshee George. We'll put you in when the Valkyrie turns up. But it's a big ask. Surviving 2 streams as a guardsman. Oh my. The devs said psychics are OP, so they made the armor nerf it a bit. Oh, okay. It seems like a really counterintuitive way of nerfing it. You'd think that they'd do something like make all the enemies more resistant to psychics, or make psychics harder to get, or I don't know. Rather than making psychic the only armor that lets you use psychics. Oh well. Any chance of getting the Angor mug that matches the Ben Sharkey mug? Because it went off sale the day before I got paid and I missed them. Oh, man. I don't know, there's like a separate team in charge of the merch. If you email store@yogscast, any merch-related questions, we can help you out, because I have no idea what's in stock, what's in production. It's totally not something I'm involved in. Good afternoon from Florida. You're practically the only one on my follow list who isn't playing a game I can barely stand. Well, good for me, I guess. What is everyone playing? Are they all just playing like Fall Guys and Among Us still? Now, this Valkyrie was actually going to get named from someone last stream. Promised it to someone who don't know got stuff. It was Seb Webb last stream. Seb Webb, the Valk. Perfect. Oh, we've got no guns for it. That's annoying. Crack missile launcher, craft bolter. Whoops. Aha! Plasma pistol ammo has been researched. And now we can make them. Ah, perfect. I'm excited.
Take me into battle.
Oh, Tino Beans. Cheered 500. Thank you, Tino Beans. And they say, hey Ben, I've been away a while. Can't wait to catch up. How are you finding the streams? Now you can go to the office. You still happy? Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I prefer doing like the streams with Tom in the office because there's no like audio lag. It's much easier to hang out and chat. But for the streams at home, it's just easier to stay at home. I live a little bit way out from the office. So it just makes my life easier doing it from home. Wow, plasma pistol's pretty cheap. 10 adamantium. Have we got enough in the main base so we can transfer? Yeah, perfect. We should make 2. Sure. This would be great, because now the medic and the banner bearer can have pistols. Pistols that don't suck. Ammo cost Prometheum. Well, that's okay. I think I've probably captured enough plasma pistol ammo to last me quite a long time. Let's have a look. Yeah, look at that. We've got 49 captured clips. Keep us going for ages. Cool. Oh, we've got a guy. Target spotted. Wolfie still out for repairs. Yeah, we're not going to catch him. It's a bugger. Okay, the Valkyrie's guns have turned up. Seb Webb can be armed. Perfect. Those pistols are done. Right, we need more las cannon ammo as well. I noticed we've only got two packs left, so we get like 6 packs. Things are going a little too smoothly right now. Just waiting for it all to go wrong. Right, off-road Lewis ready to go. Perfect. What have we got here? It's just a weenie. Ah, hello, Warlord guys. Welcome to the stream. Oh man, there's another cultist base down there. That's a pain. We need some chumps to die so we don't get lazy. Actually, that reminds me, we do need to replace the guy that did just die. And should we do a guard mission? I haven't done one for a little while. We can send the one sister and all the veteran guardsmen. Are any of these guys like strong enough to wear armor, do you think? Oh, we do need to put overclock pistol in as the pilot. Where is it? Overclock. There we go. Perfect. But you do need to go to the back of the plane. No pilots being first out the door. We could try a couple in carapace. And actually, we're going to need to buy a medic suit. Must have lost the medic in the base attack. Flak medic. Okay. Right. We've got 2, 3, 4 guys who are actually strong enough to carry bolt guns. Plus the sister. Bring a flamer. Heavy stubber. So what's that? 5, 6, 7. So just 3 las guns, I guess. So we've got room for. And some frag grenades. Wow, we've only got 4 frag grenades left? What the hell happened? Where are they at? Frag grenade. God, why are they so expensive? It's insane. Okay, good luck, guard squad. Is there likely to be a break soon? I'd like to go and undercut a few models. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. We could take a little break before we do this mission. I could grab a cup of tea. That'd be nice. Let's do that.
Take me into battle.
Ah, Wolflord Lewis says, "My liege, I volunteer to test the first plasma pistol. May I also suggest any of Lucas the Trickster's stories for the next Lawhammer? They get very ridiculous." Okay, yeah. I only know that he's got a stasis grenade, like, instead of one of his hearts. And if he's ever, like, killed, the stasis grenade will go off, trapping him and his opponent in, like, time. It's the only thing I know about Lucas the Trickster. I'll have to, like, look him up. What is Lawhammer? So it's a silly game. Tom and I do a Warhammer Fantasy Total War stream every Wednesday, 5 till 8. And we play a silly game where I tell him 2 stories from Warhammer, one of which is true, one of which isn't. And he does the same. And we have to guess which stories are true and which ones are made up. It's quite fun. He locked a member of the Administratum in a male Grox pen during breeding season. Ooh. But all stories are made up. Yeah, okay, but one of the stories is made up by me. Right, yeah, let's take a little, 3-minute break, I think. I'm going to play some ads. I'm going to make a cup of tea and have a pee. Where can I watch Lawhammer? You go to Yogs Live, and it's the Tom and Ben Warhammer. It's like a 6-hour stream, but if you watch, like, the first 45 minutes to an hour, that's where we just talk about what's new, all the new models and stuff coming out in Warhammer. And then after that, we play the game. It only lasts 5 or 6 minutes. We are going to make our own YouTube channel and cut it up and put them out as individual clips, but we haven't got around to it. It's on the main Yogscast channel or on YouTube, called Yogs Live. Yeah, yesterday it was an hour and a half. That's very true. We had very important dice ranking to do. And it won't be that long most times. Right, I'm going to take a little break. You guys grab a drink and a pee. I will be back in 5. Heyo, I'm back. Whew. While I was gone, we had a dono. Fipsy donated $5. Thank you, Fipsy. He says, "Greetings, Holy Bemperor. I'm very sad because I have to return to work next week after being on paid sick leave for the entire year. Oh my god. Back to being a lowly scribe of the Adeptus Administratum. Oh man, that's going to take some getting used to. Well, I hope you weren't, like, very seriously ill. But, well, I'm glad you're better now. That's good. I had something, well, kind of similar, but not really. I once had a job where I couldn't do the job. Like, I worked for, like, technical support for a, so apparently I can't equip Guardsmen and Talk at the same time. I'm an idiot. I had this technical support job, and I did it for a while, like a few months, 6 months or something, and then my login broke, and I couldn't log into the system, and I logged it with IT, and I kept coming in, and I had to turn up every day, but it wouldn't work, and I couldn't log in, and they kept saying, "Oh, we're working on it, we'll figure it out, don't worry, we'll get back to you," and eventually, I just got used to it. And I'd turn up every day. I do three 12-hour shifts on, 3 days off. 12-hour shifts on, 3 days off. I did it for about 8 months without being able to do any work. Couldn't log in, couldn't take calls, couldn't do anything. And but my manager said, no, you have to come in. He said, today might be the day they fix it. So I was paid to I eventually bought a laptop. And I just sit on my laptop and dick around and play games and watch films. And it was ridiculous. I was paid full time for literally sitting around doing nothing. And then my manager left. The new line manager came in. And about 3 days after the new line manager started, my login got fixed and I had to go back to work. So I think, my manager was the worst. And the new manager was like, this is ridiculous. We can't just have someone who can't work. And then I quit that and got a new job about...
Faith is our shield.
Being forced back to do my job again after 8 months of not doing it. It was awful. I was like, oh, this is gross. Why am I... and I found a new job 2 weeks later or something and quit because I was so used to getting paid for doing nothing that having to do something... Where's the fun in that? Oh, Northrock just subscribed. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've had too many jobs.
At your command.
I guess I'm old now, technically,
Yes, my lord.
so it makes sense.
At your command.
And I have had a lot of bad jobs. That's the problem. So I usually do them for a little bit and then get just so mind-numbingly bored that I have to quit and find something else. And the new job is just as bad as the first one, but at least it's new, which has its own little bit of charm, you know? Wolflord Lewis posted a bunch of Lucas the Trickster stories in chat while I was on my break. Oh, dude, I didn't see them. But I will look him up on the wiki. It sounds like he's some good fodder for silly stories. Oh my god. Steve Vagabond had a job where his manager accused him of stealing within the first hour?
Reporting for duty, sir.
Jeez.
Yes, sir.
The first hour of you working there, or the first hour of them
Ready
working
for
there?
action. Pushing ahead.
When do you and Tom do Lawhammer again? We do it every Wednesday. Wednesday at 5. We look at Warhammer news.
What is it?
We play Your Hammer or Lawhammer, and then when we're done with that, we play Total War. Every Wednesday at 5.
Yes, sir.
It wouldn't have been possible for you to steal. You hadn't even left the store. Oh my god, we got 1k views. What? What's happened? Did we get raided while I was taking a break? Oh, you lagged. What did I say? I said Tom and I play we'd talk about Warhammer and play Your Hammer or Lawhammer every Wednesday at 5. Why are we on 2k views? What happened? I feel like I was getting a cup of tea and got raided, maybe. It's madness. Welcome. Welcome to Classic XCOM with Warhammer mod, if you've not seen this before. And we've got a Space Marine squad and a Guardsman squad. And we're kind of taking it in turns. A Sips host, maybe. Oh, Sips raided me. Ah, that's kind. Thank you, Sips. I think this happened last time Sips raided me. I was on a break and I didn't notice. He's just got that knack. He's got a little thing in his brain that's like, oh, I can sense that Ben's gone away. Time to stealth raid. Well, welcome, Siponians. What do the Sips people call themselves? Is there a name? They're too cool for that, right?
At your command.
Sips doesn't go in for that kind of thing. Uncle Worry. I'm going to allow that. I'm just going to allow that, sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that, the hard C bomb. Depends on the context. Sometimes it's very funny, and sometimes it's very offensive. But in in that case, I could tell it was meant with the best of intentions, and it made me laugh. So I'm going to allow it. Your simps for sips, perfect. Don't worry, he's Australian. He's allowed it. Oh man, who's he playing CK all day? I need to get into CK3. Everyone is telling me it's like really good and actually like understandable. Which CK2 was like a little bit impenetrable. And I am up for playing some penetrable Crusader Kings. I'm sick of getting blocked by complexities.
Reporting for duty, sir. Yes, my lord.
Would you guys recommend? Is it good?
Command.
The problem is it's long, right? I think that's one thing that puts me off. Oh my god, Coldy, good shooting. I'm a bit spooked because it's like the game, like it's ideal for Sips because like he can just play it all day, every day, for weeks until he's bored of it.
Following orders.
But like, I don't have a lot of spare time. This is not my full-time job.
Take your ammo.
Faith is our
I play it
shield.
3 hours a week, and make absolutely no progress at all.
Take your ammo.
Do you reckon it'll be long before there's mods? Is it like because CK2 had like a whole bunch of amazing mods.
Pushing ahead.
If the like the framework is the same, like do you reckon those people could be able to like port over their mods into CK3, or is it like a completely different kind of
Ready for
architecture?
action. Heading out.
There's already a popular vampire mod. Oh man.
Covering ground.
Doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose of the game though? Isn't the point of the game to like have a lineage and a dynasty? And if you're like an immortal vampire, then you're just cutting out like that whole part of the game about like your
Right.
kids and stuff. Oh, it's a Vampire the Masquerade
it?
one. Oh, that's cool.
Pushing
Man, I
ahead.
used to fucking love my Vampire the Masquerade.
Pushing ahead.
Like back in the like late 90s, early 2000s, I was like
Hostile.
very
Engaging.
into that.
The Emperor protects.
Oh, you make new vampires and retire. Ah. Will I do a co-op Let's Play on Demon Souls with Tom? I've never played Demon Souls. Is it the...
We're here.
I think it's
The
the,
Emperor
like,
protects.
the... What's it called? Like, the game they made before they made Dark Souls. Is that right?
Pushing ahead.
So it's just kind of like proto-Dark Souls.
I gotcha.
Which makes it a little bit kind of janky.
I see him. Hostile.
I don't know.
Right.
Part of me is just thinking like,
I see him.
I don't actually want to play it because I feel like it's just going to be worse Dark Souls, you know?
Reporting, sir. Following orders. Yes, my lord. Following orders. Reporting, sir. Yes, my lord.
It's got its own charm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, is it worth it? What's it on? Is it like a PlayStation 2 game or something like that, or is it on PC? PS3. Can I get an emulator for it? Oh, Ellen Mack! Jeez, just gunned down in a hail of auto bullets. Jeez. Oh no, Ellen Mack was... She was really good. She like blew up 3 guys with a crack grenade last time. We called her Ellen Crack. Remember that? Oh man.
Ready to serve. Take your ammo.
Big F's. F's for Ellen Mack.
Show these filthy
Jeez.
aliens what Imperial Guard are made of.
Ah, but cheers for Lanka. Sniper Lanka. The PS5 remake. Ooh. Oh, I'll just wait for that then.
Ready to serve.
If they're already going to do like
Say
a
again?
modernized
Bring 'em
remake,
down.
that sounds like it's worth waiting for. Has anyone here played Necromunda Underhive Wars game, and is it any good? I've heard it's bad. Oh man, BB4 took a hit too. Jeez. But I haven't played it yet. I was really put off by the terrible reviews.
Ready to serve.
Like the AI just kind of runs around in circles and moves up to you and then moves away from you and doesn't shoot. Oh man, I've got no patience for bad strategy game AI. Really sucks the fun out of it for me. So but let's give it a few months. Give it 6 months. They might improve it, you know.
I gotcha.
Okay, the guard are doing a pretty good job here. And these, I mean, talking about bad AI,
Ground.
these Chaos Cultists are just kind of like running out into the open.
Yes, sir.
How can we just get a bit closer, use some cover,
At your command.
and we should be able to wrap them up.
Time for some payback.
Oh, BB Ford and Dukes. Oh, man, playing as guard, very different to playing as Space Marines, isn't it? Like, there's no such thing as a clean mission with the guard.
At your command.
Especially when your veterans die just as easily as your chumps do.
Reporting for duty, sir. At your command. At your command. Take your ammo.
Let's get into
Take your
cover.
ammo. Ready to serve.
Okay, Cypher's Kane, get up here.
Yes, sir.
Let's get some
Yes,
bolt shots
my
in.
lord.
Whoa, hello.
Yes, sir. We'll
That's right, you got this.
filthy aim for Imperial Guard.
Yeah. Good job, Cyphers.
Following orders.
Okay, then we've got Tomp. Tonk. 17, eh? There we go. Take it down. Oh.
I gotcha.
Okay, Biturion. Let's get you somewhere. This will do it.
Covering
Oh god,
ground.
there's another one. There's another one.
Covering ground.
That's right. You got 2 shots.
Bring him down.
2 shots means 2 kills. Well, 1 kill. I'll take it. The Coldy.
Take your ammo.
Get in there, dude. Get in there. On your knees. Snip. Okay. Well, that just
Bring
leaves the
him down.
pilot, who's not even wearing armor. No, I'm not going to get... You know what? I'm actually not going to get greedy.
Pushing
We're
ahead.
going to keep the pilot back. Oh, the cold. Have I just got all my veterans killed? All the guys who got strong enough to carry bolt guns have just one by one
Ready for action.
been picked off.
Ready to serve.
Come on, Lanka. Take these guys down before you bleed out. Right, where's their ritual even happening? Let's go down. Nice. Is it in here? I can't tell.
I gotcha.
The chair. I think it might be in here. Could be.
Time for some payback.
Okay, we'll have to team up
Pushing
though.
ahead.
We need at least 3 people to like clear the breach site.
At your command.
That's not good,
Heading
actually.
out.
It's a nice little squad.
Take your ammo.
Yeah, last time the guard tried to do this kind of mission, we lost 10 guys in a ship. It's going a lot better this time. We've only lost a few guys. I think it's just the room left.
Time for some payback.
Let's... Oh, God.
Time for some payback.
That's it. We got him. Oh
Target identified.
no. Okay.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Oh no, no. Oh god.
Following
Almost
orders.
ran the whole way around the block. Right, that's one down.
Say again?
Oh no, I'm blocking. I'm blocking the path.
Say again?
Um,
Time for some payback.
Can we get in there, overclock pixel?
Covering
It's
ground.
time. Oh no, we're never
Target
going to kill them all.
identified.
It's 2 down.
Heading out.
Reporting, sir. Take your ammo.
Hopefully,
I gotcha.
this guy decides to murder all the civilians instead of coming for us. Fingers crossed, eh? Fingers crossed all these innocent boys can take this hit for us. There's one. There's another. Yay! Distraction! It worked!
Ready to serve.
Okay, Cypher's Kane, while he's distracted with his bloodlust, would you mind doing the honours? Oh, that wasn't it. There's more. But wait, there's more.
Take your ammo.
Okay. Oh, I don't think we've got any motion scanners here.
Yes, my lord.
Where are they? Our wounded guy's going to bleed out before we finish at this rate.
We're here. Take your ammo.
Ready for action.
This is when we get randomly stabbed in the back.
Covering ground.
I always get a bit sloppy during
Ready
mop-up.
to serve. Yes, my lord.
A little bit moppy.
Take your ammo.
I rush around to try and find the last guy, and then he ends up stabbing
Reporting,
someone.
sir.
But I just don't have the patience
Your command.
to like carefully creep around.
Ready for action. Covering ground.
Slop up, that's right. We're just going to have a good slop up. It's the quickest way.
Time for
This
some
is odd.
payback.
Normally the enemy's a bit more aggressive.
Right.
Maybe they're like
Reporting for duty,
back
sir.
here?
Ready to serve.
Get up on the roof.
Following orders. Take your ammo.
Ready for
Very
action.
strange.
Covering
I don't think
ground.
I've ever had to look this hard
Heading
before.
out.
We're here. Yes, my lord. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ah, there he is. Lurking. Top
The
corner.
Emperor protects.
Oh god, it's Lanka as well. 2 turns before Lanka bleeds out. We've got a grenade. We have got a grenade. Could suicide bomb.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there he is. Perfect.
At your command.
Okay. Calling in all backup.
We're here.
Converge on this position. Okay, shoot a hole in the wall. Jump out the window.
At your
Oh, that's quite cool, isn't it? You know, this guy, he hears Lanka's in trouble, blows down the wall, jumps out, and runs into the rescue.
Emperor protects.
While Cypher's Kane sprints over.
Yes,
faster.
my lord.
Where's the sister cod? Literally, my best soldier couldn't be further away
Right.
if they tried. Oh, Lanka. Better than bleeding out, I think. I think getting killed by a heretic is preferable to bleeding out. We did it! What does the B stand for? It stands for that they're strong enough to carry a light bolt gun. It's like a little thing I put in. Right, we did it. What did we lose? 5 guardsmen? But we killed 16 guys? It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay, and the survivors done okay. A little bit of stat upgrades. Can't complain. We'll sell all this heresy. Boop. Keep the grenades. They're super expensive. Perfect. A quick 170 grand out of that. Not bad. We'll ship over the corpses.
Faith is our shield.
Perfect. Oh, who was that? Your Mortar Shrek has just subscribed. All hail the Bemperor. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. We also had a dono in from Old Man Cord, who says a wee donation to the best stream, Ben. Goes great with painting Grey Knights. Great strategy content since the first Jinkle Jam many years ago. Throw me into the pile of B-grade chump organs. Hopefully I'll congeal near the top this time. Mortis Portis. Oh, man. Thank you, Old Man Cord. So, oh, man, we lost a bolt gun. So, yeah, when we replace soldiers, we'll rename them. I'll spin the wheel of donators. And every time we rename someone, we'll pick a name at random from the donation pool. Oh, Fs. Ellen Mack and the Cold were, like, veteran enough to carry big guns. But they've all done well. Right, 5 more. 5 more bodies, please. Right, what should we do next? Oh, the flak ammo's arrived. Bolt-guns, fine. Finish the last cannon ammo, perfect. I bought the wrong bolt guns. I don't think I did. Did I? Yeah. Godwin Diaz pattern. That's the human-sized bolt guns. Right, what's the plan now? Well, we need to get rid of some of these corpses. Okay. Take some of the servitors off. Put them on body disposal. Destroy all the cult bases. Oh, Cypher's Kane cannot be trained anymore. He's as good as he's going to get. Okay. Let's put 3 new guys in then. Perfect. Frag grenades turned up. The bolt guns turned up. Corpses are finished. I don't know what they're doing to those corpses. But they keep giving me medals. So I keep doing them. Is that the Sharky from the Sharky and Pulp? It is. It's me. Your favourite Sharky boy. Welcome. I have to warn you though, this stream doesn't get very Sharky. Yeah, I'm not sure what to go for next. Should we wait for the heavy plasma before we do another mission? Oh, well that was quick. There's a lot to choose from here. What should we research? Master crafting weapons, that'll be good. Should we interrogate the demonette? See what she's got to say for herself? Oh, the side missions. Yeah, that's a good point. We haven't done that for a while. Oh my god, there's so much. So much tech to catch up on. Okay, yeah, let's do the tactical training data then. That's been sat there for ages. We can now make heavy plasmas. Perfect. Oops. I've not got enough stuff for it. Oh, it takes 40 adamantium. Okay. Let's make it in the other base. Heavy plasma. Perfect. Do we have any ammo for it? Is the next question. Got 7 shots. Okay. 7's enough for now. 7 magazines should cover it for a bit. Out of curiosity, do I have a Sharky costume? I do, actually, at the office. We used it for some promo filming a while back. Oh no. Terror site? That means I've got to do some work. We should probably send a good squad. No more rookie training missions for this one. Get out of those suits. Terror mission's gonna be tough. We'll take the best squad we can, I think. No. We haven't taken the librarian. Who we're gonna leave behind? Isn't Insane Bolt the best psyker? Let's have a look. Insane Bolt is... Nope, I've definitely misremembered that. He is not the best psyker at all. Training's doing fine. And psychic training... Has anyone like gone below the cutoff point? Oh, yeah, Ego Punk. You're not going to be a wizard. Decimate the Weak. You're not going to be a wizard. RDG. You're not a wizard. Let's get 3 new guys in for testing. Right, back to equipping for the mission. So we've got to take someone off to fit him in. So we'll just take off, like, Spankinator, put Master G speed on. Perfect. And then I guess we'll just, tactical suits all the way. No, we'll have 1 heavy, I think. Can have Tom be a heavy. And... I guess Insane Bolt can be a tech marine? Why not? Okay. So obviously we need the banner, we need the scanners. I don't think we need the grenades, we don't need the stun rods. We'll bring 1 stun rod. Bring the las cannon in case of enemy dreadnought. I'll bring the plasma guns. Melter gun, perfect. Where are the plasma pistols? There they are. Okay. So, wizard gets a plasma pistol. Tom can have the las cannon. Brando
Take me into battle.
Oh, the Ronaldo. It says, hey Bon, having to stay inside as the air quality in the area of my country is not so good because it is all on fire. The upside is I can leave the Vodgoblin pile. Am I still alive? If not, jump me up so the Ronaldo may be with you. Oh man. Fipsy. Everyone's saying something about Fipsy. Rip Fipsy. Fipsy spent points to get in. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm the worst. I'm sorry, Fipsy. Okay, well, we'll take out Grinder and put Fipsy in. Oh, my dudes, thank you. Thank you for telling me. Fipsy's probably going to need Devastator armor because he's... apparently Ronaldo is still alive. Right, where were we? Ancient Squids, he gets a plasma pistol. This is why I made them. To finally have a gun small enough to fit on a belt. Apparently bolt pistols can't fit on your belt. Very annoying. Insane Bolt can have a plasma gun. Okay, that works. Where's Fipsy? There he is. Fipsy can have the emergency melter gun. And I guess he needs a heavy bolter. Okay, take 2 bolt guns off. and 1 heavy bolter on. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Where are you? Fipsy, there you go. Boop. Perfect. Right then, we're ready to mission, I think. Get away from that terror site, you damn dirty apes. Oh god, well it's called a bolt pistol, not a belt pistol. I mean, I can't argue with that logic, can I? I can't argue at all. What do you think it's going to be? Chaos, Tyranids, Eldar, Orcs? Let's find out. Fingers crossed. Oh god, I feel bad. The drop pods are coming in, but we have to spend our first turn descending, and just all the guardsmen die. It's just horrendous. I don't know why they want us turning up at all. No guardsmen ever survive these terror missions. Ah, welcome back, Northrock. Northrock hasn't seen the Dreadnought. Brother Reds fan. He's a really good boy. He kills everything dead. We've got demonettes. Too sexy for Twitch, methinks. Oh, hello. More Slaanesh filth. Purge it all, brothers. Do not be tempted by their purple ways. Purple
Faith is our
ways.
shield.
Ah, Clint Eastwood just subscribed. That's cool. Thank you, dude. Oh, sounds like a guardsman was next to one of those barrels. Sorry, dude. My bad.
Faith is our shield.
My bad. Whoa, whoa, what's happening? Oh, Clint Eastwood just gave out 5 gift subs. That is very kind. Trader Coalition Empire says, quick, Ben, kill them all before the terms of service get you.
Faith is our shield.
Oh, man. Novus Imperialis has purged the thoughts. For the Emperor brothers. Let's purge. Purge hard.
Faith is our shield.
Live fast. Purge hard. That's how we roll. In the Door Kickers chapter. Boom, boom, boom. Everyone gets kicked.
Faith is our shield.
Well, the las cannon feels like massive overkill now. But we'll just kneel down and just cover this whole corridor.
Faith is our shield.
God, they just keep coming, don't they? Reds fan, get out there, draw some fire. Take a Dreadnought I see. That guy. Oh, someone up there. Oh, wow. I was blind, I didn't notice her at all. Okay, Fipsy. Let's see if it was worth bringing you on this mission.
Faith is our shield.
I need you to purge hard. It's not good purging, dude. Fipsy! Oh, Flightless
Take me
Hawk.
into battle.
Flightless Hawk donated $5. Thank you, dude. And just says, for the Emperor!
Command
Thank you,
me.
dude. Appreciate it. Boom. Oh my god, Reds fan, you're so OP. I love it. Look at him go. He's just going to cover this whole flank on his own, I think. Oh, well, Master J Speed. Can you see that guy? Let's try and spook that guy. He needs more practice. He's not a good wizard yet.
I serve.
Let's get Squids and Hats over there to go drug him up. Boop. 2 doses of drug. Then we can have another crack at it next turn. Oh, there's another demonette over there. Okay, look out, Insane Bolt. Get out of the way. Got V3X needs to save your buttocks. Oh, shit. Okay. Ben's number one fan. Can you rush in? Save the day, please. You made a lot of smoke. Ah, there you go. Excellent purging. Right. Squad deployed. It's in turn. Oh man, Northrock's giving out 5 gift subs too. Thank you, Northrock. That's super kind. Big claps for Northrock too.
Faith is our shield.
Kuroshishi says, I feel that the librarian is impeding the glorious double turn. Oh, you might be right. He probably is. He's taking the drugs away from the banner. But it's the only way to get someone good at something, right?
Faith is our
You've got to keep
shield.
practicing. Let's try it again. Aha! Okay, fourth time's the charm. Just keep practicing.
Faith is our
Keep doing
shield.
it. You'll get better. The sub-wars have returned. Is the librarian's tool a cowbell? What?
My knowledge is
Oh yeah, it does look like a cowbell.
Faith is our
doesn't it?
shield.
I think it's meant to be like a leather book. A leather-bound book. But it really looks like a cowbell. And now that you've said that, it's all I can see. Bonk, bonk, donk, donk, donk. Jesus. Oh dear. Right, let's shoot them all in the back.
On guard.
Oh, all this blown up wire fencing blocks line of sight for some reason. I feel like that's got to be a glitch in the game. You can't. You can see through a wire fence until it's destroyed, and then you can't see through it. Really weird.
None may stand against Space
Tech Marine better go look after his dreadnought, right? Get over here, dude. And while you're on your way, peep on this guy's brain. Okay, we could probably panic him, I think. Morale's pretty low. Let's. Should we leave him alive just to spook him? Nope. Okay, I was just hoping to wound him. Whoops. It turns out he was like not very tough. Oh god. Demonet detected. Fipsy. You got this, right? Just blow these barrels. Fipsy, come on, dude. Nice. You got it. Got there in the end. Well done. How's the campaign going? Quick synopsis for the lads. Campaign's going great. We're quite a long way in. We're like 10 months in. We've spent a long time purging orc bases because we started next to an orc base, and it just started multiplying. One orc base became 2, 2 bases became 4, 4 bases became 8. So we spent a long time just like purging all the orcs, but we finally got that done. Lost a lot of good guys. We lost our best guy finishing off one of the last orc bases, Red's fan, but then we were lucky enough to be able to resurrect him as a dreadnought. Look at him go. He's the best. So we got our dreadnought Red's fan. We've got our apothecary / company banner bearer, ancient squids and hats. We've got our librarian in training, Master J Speed. He's not very good yet. And we've got a whole bunch of like brave boys. We've got Tech Marine over here, Insane Bolt. We've got some Devastators. We've got Angry Tom here in Devastator armor. We've got Brandfast Machine, Ben's number one fan, V3X, Fipsy. And we're just kicking ass. Don't activate the curse. If you have a favourite, it's cursed. He's everyone's favourite, not just mine. Oh god, the demonettes are spreading. They've tainted the guardsmen. Like chrysalids. They're multiplying. God, there's so many of these demonettes. I don't want to go near the buildings in case they just like run out of a door and get me. Oh, Gortev's crying. I was going to resurrect Gortev as a dreadnought, but his body was never recovered. He got death by snoo-snooed by Slaaneshi demons. It's a pretty good way to go. All things considered. But even although he's dead, body never recovered. So no dreadnought Gortev, I'm afraid. He's still snoo. Legend says he's still snoo-snooing to this day. Okay, we're gonna use the banner now. Ready? Have another go. And then
Faith is our shield.
Angry Tom can just. Amazing. Oh my god, the sub wars really have begun. M Block 1 just gave out 10 gift subs. Look at that. Oh my god.
Faith is our shield.
Apparently the banner just gives subs out. It's amazing. My god, the sub wars. You can't stop the sub wars.
I stand ready.
They're out of control.
Faith is our shield.
Thank you very much. That's super kind. Who's about to pass out? It's the medic and the librarian both used up all their stamina. But I'm fixing it now. It's alright. It's gonna be okay.
Faith is our shield.
Okay, we're going to advance around very carefully because I do not want any more deaths by snoo-snoo on my watch. My brothers must be kept pure for the Emperor.
Faith is our shield.
You're super confused because you're watching the XCOM files and Gortev is a dog. Although a dog dreadnought would be excellent. I know Gortev will always be a balker in my mind. Just can't,
Faith is our
can't shake
shield.
it. It's part of his character. Right. Fipsy, get over
Faith
here.
is our shield.
For some reason in my head, even though dreadnoughts are just like brave and noble warriors, they're always just kind of good boys. You know? I don't know why I treat them as dogs in my
Faith
brain.
is our shield.
It's very unfair. But that's how I think of them. Ah, working on my PhD book is resubbed. No?
Faith is our shield.
Oh, grenade! Oh, we got him! Not before the grenade went off. He martyrdomed us. No, we got
Faith is
wounded
our
though.
shield.
Just the guardsman dead. Oh, God, we got another turned guardsman. Right, Tom, you know what to do. Snipe it. Give it all the las cannons in the world. Brando,
Faith
break
is
it
our
with heavy bolt
shield.
of fire. Gortev would be a Wolfen dreadnought. Oh my god, that's perfect, isn't it? They basically are dog dreadnoughts.
Fear not the psycho.
I feel like librarians should have like a psychic zap attack, you know, because just mind control and panic doesn't feel like enough options. They should have a way to like banish a demon, you know? Wow. Okay. I guess it's far enough away. If he gets closer, he'll snapshot it with the pistol. Just be really careful, guys. Keep checking your corners. Advance slowly. Anything comes out, you zap it. I don't care how attractive it looks. If it's running at you, you shoot. Got that, guys? Ooh, Chaos Marine. Another plasma gun. Oh, Fipsy. Don't forget about Fipsy. Oh, someone's working on a sub-mod that would add in a librarius discipline, but need more time to finish it. Oh man, that would be cool. fan just like iced her in the back. But she lives. Where is that demon at? There. Okay. Take her out, Ben's number 1 fan. Show your loyalty. Perfect. Okay, I think it's just that one panicking noise marine that's left now. But Red's fan's too big to get in. I think he can, like, shoot down the walls. Blow up a tree. Close enough. Okay, let's try more mind powers. No line of sight.
Through discipline,
What heresy is this? God, he's about to pass out. Just using his psychic powers makes him like... When this bar here goes over your health, you pass out. He's, he needs a lot more practice. Is the kindest way of putting it, I think. Right, give him, is it stimulants? Yeah. I think stimulants clear that.
fear not the psycho.
Jeez.
Deploy information.
How many Marines are getting a participation medal? Well, all of them, obviously. They were all here. They all did their Emperor's duty. They all get a little ribbon. Say well done for taking part. Little ribbon with a wax seal. It is the Emperor's way.
Ready for duty. Moving up.
Let's bring up the last cannon. Oh god, there's the plasma gunner. Jeez. Hide the last cannon around the corner. Leave him on Overwatch. Oh, that's a really awkward spot. How are we going to get him? I could try and heavy bolter with my way through. If I just fire enough. Oh no, I didn't have enough. Right, just get ready to jump him next turn, I think.
Destination confirmed.
Okay. God. It's hard work being a tech marine. You would jog along up behind your dreadnought. Gotta keep it on a lead next time. Okay, that's all we've got time for. 2 more marines left. Ah. There he is, right. Slice this sucker. Boom. Get dead. Get dead! Thank you. I think just more practice. More practice for Bookman. It's just on level 2 high. Jesus, keep drugging him up. Drug up that Psy boy.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
More drugs.
I stand ready.
My control. Yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there. God, it's taking up... This suit was so expensive, and it's taking up 2 of my best soldiers.
Take me
And it's
to battle.
not doing anything. It's so bad. I guess that's by design. Maybe he has to get really good at it before it's worth using. Bunnies just donated. Thank you, Bunnies. And they say, Ben, quick question. What's the most you've ever spent on a single mini? The most I've spent is $50 for a D&D mini. Ooh. That is tricky. Let me think. I'm sure I must have... I'm just looking in my cabinet now. None of those are particularly expensive. I mean, let me think back on some of my older armies. There must have been like a rare model I paid for, or like a large model. I'm not sure. Got like Forge World Titan, $2,000 for a single mini. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I'd never spend that much. I mean, it's probably a Forge World model, right? I don't normally go in for buying the giant models. Like, I don't have a super heavy tank or or a Titan or anything like that. I've got an Imperial Knight, like one of the big robots about that big. They're about 80 quid. That's probably the most expensive model I've ever bought. Northrop, yeah, there are tech marines. Look, here's one right now. Look at that. Boom. How much do I spend on minis with the Yogscast credit card? Oh, they don't trust me to have the Yogscast credit card. Oh my god. It bothers you that Forge World Titans hang banners from their groins? No, that looks amazing. That's part of the look. What is a Titan without a groin banner? It's heresy. But yeah, I hate to think how much I've spent on miniatures in my life. Like, oh my god. I mean, I've been painting armies and playing games for 20 years. More than that. So I've probably spent thousands. But I usually, once I've got to the point where I'm not going to play with them anymore and I don't like looking at them anymore, I sell them on. I'm like churning through. So I like to think that a lot, it's kind of subsidized. I usually sell my painted stuff for more than it cost, and then use that to buy the next lot. And it's my hobby, right? It's not a waste of time or money. Spending time on things you enjoy. Got to do something, right? What Warhammer Fantasy armies did you play? Oh god, over the years I played loads of that. I used to play when I was going to tournaments for 6th and 7th edition. I played Lizardmen mainly. But I've had Tomb King army before, got Skaven army.
Command me.
I briefly had a High Elf army. Got about 20% of the way through painting it before selling it, because I hate doing clean white. Derulia says, what's your suggested roster for an Inquisitor's kill team? I've got a cool Sister of Battle, and I'm going to get the Eversaw and Sniper Assassins, but I'm not sure. Grey Knights, Deathwatch, Adeptus Silence, Tempestus Silence. My Inquisitor's retinue has got a lot of Kazakin, which are like old school Tempestus Silence. I think they make a really cool Inquisitor kill squad. But that's because back in the day, Inquisitors used to be able to have Inquisitorial Stormtroopers as their own thing. And that's the closest thing we've got to that now. Sisters of Battle look great. Grey Knights are cool too. Like, whatever you like, really. Whatever you fancy.
Weapons ready.
Whoa. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay, duck out of the way. How are we going to get to that guy?
I am the instrument of his will.
Oh, he's going to come to us. That's how. Would I do a painting stream? Yeah, I'd like to at some point. I need to get a better camera. This camera doesn't zoom in well. I've tried to show off some models on it before, and it doesn't really focus up close very well. But at some point, yeah, if I can get a better camera, I'll definitely go for it. Do you think that Mastercrafted ammo is too expensive? I haven't researched it yet, so I don't know. But, I mean, if it costs adamantium, then maybe. I'm not getting a lot of adamantium. So, yeah, I don't really want to be spending any if I don't have to. Right, how do we do? That went pretty well. Terror missions used to be pretty tough. But this one went very smoothly. None of our guys died. 7 casualties from our allies. Not bad either. 3 of them survived. We don't normally have Guardsmen surviving terror attacks. Very good. I mean, we sent the crack team best boys. Oh look, J Master Speed did get 6 extra psi skill. So that's good. Friendly fire. Don't remember that. That was when I blew up the barrels and there was like a guardsman stood near the barrels, I think. Right, let's get rid of all this junk. Perfect. Now, someone told me that when you rescue the guard, they come and live with you. Is that true? Guardsmen. Yeah, they do. Wow. Okay, let's transfer those to the guard base. Don't want any stanky guardsmen clogging up marine land. Where are they? Oh, they're not here yet. They'll be here in 24 hours. Okay. They live with you and make you breakfast. Well, that'll be the new marine. Those will be the new guardsmen. Target. Take it down. Oh. Oh my god, okay, hang on. Too much is happening. Right, heavy plasma's ready. Return to base. Let's transfer that heavy plasma before I forget that I made it. Where is it? There it is. And let's send the adamantium over. And the corpses. Perfect. Right, where were we? Blazing Psycho says this is my weekly check-in to see if my Dudner is still alive before I return to the monotony of working from home. Please and thank you, sir. Blazing Psycho, I'm pretty sure you are still alive. Where are you? Can I search? No. Was Blazing Psycho one of the sisters? One of the wounded sisters? Did they die? Oh, they did used to be a sister. That was ages ago. Where are they? Ah, Akara says you are still alive. That's good. But now I want to find you. There you are. Yeah, you're in wizard training, Blazed Psycho. Because look at that. You got 98 psychic ability. 45 skill. So we're going to get that trained up a bit, I think, before we send you in. Although we do need to get your other stats up too. Got pretty low time units. Yeah, we need to get you back in the field soon. Bill Goat spent some channel points and says, can Bill Goat go on a mission? Yes, Bill Goat can go on a mission. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Let's do another rookie run. Get some experience for the less fortunate. Okay. And it's annoying. Man, having to fiddle the armor every time you want to change who's on the ship. It's a bit of a pain. Right, Walrus wants to be the tech marine. Bilgo can have Devastator armor. I've already forgotten who the wizard is. I'm an idiot. There we go. Perfect. We're probably going to need... Oh, we still need a medic, actually, don't we? It's going to be the medic. Number 7. There we go. We'll stick a couple of extra bolters on board, because these guys are probably not good enough to all have heavy bolters. Perfect. Okay, we'll get you on the next one. Ego Punk wants to go. You haven't fired a shot in weeks. Okay. Where is Ego Punk? There he is. Oh, it's because you're a wizard, I think. I was trying to like get you to be even more wizardy. Let's have a look at your Ego Punk. God, there's so many guys now. It's actually kind of hard to keep track of everyone. Oh, that's Bill Gate. Oh no, he's not a wizard at all. 6 missions, 1 kill. Oh, Ego Punk. Bravery 10? What is this? Oh, you were taken as a ride-along for lots of Reds fans saved the world missions. Oh, I'm sorry, Ego Punk. You've just been one of Red fans' cheerleaders. Wow, you're really strong though. You could have a heavy bolter, that's good. Cool, right, next loadout's ready. Whew. Right, I'm going to have to take another little break. I'm getting a headache, and I'm going to take some pills. Try and sort myself out. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and then we will name up all the new recruits, and probably do one more mission. Sounds good. Alright, guys, I will see you in just like 2 minutes. Boom. We're back. Ooh, okay, some guys have turned up. Is that everyone, or should I make sure everyone's coming? Yeah, that's it. Cool. Let me get the spreadsheet ready. We'll name all our new recruits. Where did I put it? Make sure I've got everyone on here. Gotta get the bits in too. The bits aren't on that sheet. I need a better way of doing this. Where are the bits on my list? Okay, there we go. Right, let's spin the wheel. Random number generator. There we go. Go! Right. How many unnamed guys have we got in this base? We've got 1 Marine and 3 guards. So, Guardsman number 1 will be Old Man Cord. Welcome aboard, dude. Okay. Thank you for donating. Next up, is number 9, which is Bunnies. Thank you for donating. Bunnies X. Welcome aboard. Next up, we've got 8. Yellow Banshee George. You already in? Have we got a Yellow Banshee George already? Oh, Bunnies already has a dude. Oh. Thank you for owning up. Spin the wheel again then for Bunnies. Bunnies shall now be named Astrid. We definitely already have an Astrid. I've got a better system. So this one will be Vahagon. And Bunnies will be Leo. Lioness. Perfect. Right, Old Man Cord, Leo Lioness, Vargon. You are all in. Which means we've got 5 new recruits over here. Should be Pirator Benny. Welcome aboard. Okay. Next one will be Trader Coalition Empire. Thank you for the bits. Next one will be Numjalunka. Thank you for the bits. You are in. Next up is Zeralith. You are in. Thank you. Dongin Toaster. You are in. That's such an unfortunate name. I'm so sorry. Which means that's all the Guardsmen named. So we've just got our brand new Marine to name, who is going to be... no. It is Clint Eastwood. Welcome aboard. Dongin Toaster is a tech priest. Oh my god, you're right. Dongin Toaster is definitely a tech priest. Just walking around ancient techs, jabbing his interface socket into any open port. How is my little Primarch? My Primarch is doing well. I have not yet scattered him across the galaxy. He's just gone to bed, actually. So maybe we should be a little more quiet before the Primarch sleeps tonight. Right, hopefully, I want to capture another ship. I want there to be like a medium UFO. I want to shoot it down and get all the adamantium and promethium. You know? Is that too much to ask? I feel like it's not too much to ask. The heavy plasma's here. Perfect. I guess it's probably just identical to the Dreadnought one, right? Smooth Jazz Bemperor. Welcome to Late Night Warhammer Jazz. Right, we've dinged up to Mission 2 on the side quest chain. Several Chaos outposts have appeared on our radar. Our mission is to discover data from these outposts on further Chaos locations after destroying all hostiles at the mission sites. Combine 3 distinct data slates by manufacturing so we can research the information and proceed to the next mission. Recover 3 data slates. Okay. We can do that. Easy. There's so much choice, isn't there, on what to research. Maybe we should interrogate those cultists we captured. What do you guys reckon? I do want Terminator armor, but it's 400 adamantium per suit. So even once I've researched it, I won't be able to actually build it. I need to shoot down some planes. What did you miss? I'm not sure when you went. We defended a guard outpost from a terror attack. Next best thing, Gretchen research. Should we interrogate our pet grot? Yeah, I don't know.
Take me into battle.
Oh, Wolf Lord Lewis. It's as if my guardsman is still alive. I want to go on the next mission. Armed with Factory Ryan's finest/worst plasma pistol. Otherwise a knife and frag grenade will work. Yeah, I can get another plasma pistol built for you. That's not a problem. You know what? I want jump pack armor. Oh, we can now produce data slate and relic. Can we? Oh, okay, but we need to get the 3 things. Okay, that makes sense. And what's the relic? Imperial relic. Okay, so I guess we'll do a side mission. We'll find those things, and then we'll be able to build stuff. Oh, the lab is ready. Brilliant. Right, let's get Lewis's plasma pistol built. Okay, that'll do. I honestly can't decide what to research. It's tricky. Oh, I know. Oh, right. I was gonna. Right. What do I need for assault armor? Let me. Need a raptor. To get a raptor, I need a sadist. A sadist can give me any one of these. Every time I interrogate a sadist, I randomly get one of these techs drop out of it. So, if I research as many of these techs as I can, I've got an increased chance of getting the raptor, the one that I actually need. So let's research all those other things first. Hopefully they're quick. I don't want to do these if they take too long, but like we could get the demonette done. See how long that takes. Or capture 18 sadists. That's true. Well, how many have we actually got? Maybe that would be easier. We've got 6. I'd rather not have to capture any more. They're a bit of a pain. Yeah, we'll see how long this takes. If it takes like... So we started on the 26th. Okay, plasma pistol's ready. And we'll send a couple of plasma pistol clips over too. If I can find them. Where is it? Right, we'll send the ceramic plates over for starters. Plasma. We got plasma pistol charge. There we go. Cool. Right, what's this? A plane. A landed plane. Oh my goodness. Let's do it. Bam. Oh, it's going to be an intact plane. We're actually going to get some promethium and adamantium out of this. It's been a long time. Oh, and it's a big one. Well, not big one. It's a large, small.
All enemy units have been eliminated or neutralized. To abort the mission, return all units to the transport vehicle and click on the abort mission.
Let's do it. Right, MPUG. No heavy bolter for you. Chizani. Also no heavy bolter for you. Mahons. You're noodle armed. And 7 gets a plasma pistol. Fipsy, rocking that. Ego Punk, actually, you can have a heavy bolter now. Walrus, that'll probably do. Give you a knife. Bilgo, let's try out the new plasma cannon. And that hits. Oh, Mahons gets the plasma gun. Okay, I don't like leaving all this important equipment on the floor. Not a lot we can do about that. I should have been more careful when I packed. We'll just make sure that no grenades go off in the Dreadnought's drop pod and blows up all our cool stuff. Okay, this is a nice start. We've got a clear view of the door. There's not a lot of cover for the enemy. This is a good start. This is a great start. That banner is getting more and more trampled. I know, I wish I could just like put it in the boot or something. Why is it on the floor all the time? It's $1 million.
Weapons ready.
This is your chance, Ego Punk. There you go! Ego Punk's first kill!
Orders.
He's doing it, Mom! Oh god. Graviton gun. Oh, okay, Red's fan. Draw their fire, Red's fan. Use your armoured booty to protect your brothers.
I have waited long for this day.
No one shot at him. Must be out of time units.
On guard.
Okay, I'll take that.
Priority target.
Nice. Oh my god, Walrus. Could you just kill him, please?
Moving out.
Uh,
Priority target.
oh wow, you can only snapshot the heavy plasma. No aiming allowed.
Let them fall before us.
Oh god, there's a guy there too. Okay. Who's
Ready to
next?
serve.
Fipsy! Yeah, Fipsy. 29. Let's get you right up there. Sprint, Fipsy. Sprint!
Understood. Target acknowledged.
Oh god. Okay, we don't have any long-range snipers here. It's going to be a problem.
Ready to serve.
Okay, NR7.
Let them fall before us.
13 to shoot that bad boy. So if you run to there, two plasma pistol shots. Nice. Good. Oh man. Now we've got the plasma pistol. The medic's actually not dead weight anymore. You can do stuff. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is a problem with taking Noob Squad. Rat Goblinoid says, "Hey Ben, I've heard of an upcoming Tom and Ben channel. Is that true? Soon?" Yeah. It's don't get too excited. The plan is really just we're going to have a channel where we put the Warhammer Total War VODs, and we'll snip clips out of them, and we'll put like what's new in Warhammer and Your Hammer or Lorehammer up there to just make them easier to find and to digest, so you don't have to like track down a 6-hour stream on a channel with hundreds of streams, you know? There's no immediate plans for doing like dedicated content for it. It could be like a much easier way to find the stuff we're already doing. But maybe one day, you know, we could do some stuff on there. Never say never. Yep, that's right. We're going to call it Yogscast Water and Piss. Yeah, and finally, you'll be able to rewatch your favourite Warhammer dice ranking videos. I mean, I know you've all been waiting for that, right?
I got my ears on.
How can you
Weapons hot.
how can you live without knowing which dice are the best? Okay, Fipsy, you're doing it. You're all doing it, guys. The rookies are learning. They're becoming self-aware. Okay, Bill Gates, I need you to just plasma this guy to bits. And destroy all the cactuses in your way. Wow. Cactuses are plasma-proof. Who knew? Did that even hurt him? Oh, it did. Okay. God, cactuses. I need grenades to cut through through all these cacti.
Priority target. Advance. Moving up. Target acknowledged.
Yeah, power armored marines firing bolt guns at each other. Not super effective, eh? Just dink, dink, dink. All the way home.
Weapons hot.
Red's fan might have to, like, intervene in a moment to save some lives. Running out of guys.
Priority target. Deploying now, brother.
No, just shoot.
They stand
Shoot
against
and kill.
space marines.
Nope, that's it. Oh no, okay, we got Ego Punk. Ego Punk can save the day. We have to call in emergency Red fan support.
None may stand against space marines.
Yeah, Ego Punk is doing the thing. And now Red's fan is doing the other thing. Boom. Right, okay. Landing zone is clear. Let's get inside that ship and have a poke around, I think. Oh, there was no poking around. They were all stood outside. Yeah. Yeah, just 5 guys. Blasted to bits. But what do we get? 37 adamantium, 100 promethium. There we go. That's what it's all about. How'd everyone get Pilgoat? Should have done better than that. He was killing stuff. That's weird. Everyone else done great. Stats all round for everyone except Pilko. Feels bad, man. It's a quarter of a Terminator. You're damn right it is. Yeah, Prometheum's the fuel, so when we get better ships, they use Promethium as fuel. But also the factory can use Promethium as a fuel to make adamantium. So we can just convert it. Right, well, clearly ditched all the heresy. And then transfer the Promethium and Ceramite. Okay. That went very smoothly. You know, we did a rookie grinder and no one got ground. It's just rooking. How much adamantium have we even got? We've got 30 here. How much have we got in the main base? Okay, we've got 200. Ever regret some of the jokes you made on those early streams? Yeah, all the time. Like, yeah. There's certainly some jokes I wouldn't make now. But try not to think about those. Just move on. Ah, Demonette's done. Oh wow, I don't think I've seen that model before. Where's that drawing? Reports show this enemy is fear immune. No armor though. They take reduced melee damage. That's good to know. Very sexy. How long did that take? Because that only took like 3 days. That's really quick. Okay. We can definitely just bash through some of these then. I want to make sure I'm only getting the ones I need, though. I don't want to be doing extra corpses. Alright, guys, you don't need to mention every, like, risky joke I've ever told. Like, it's not super helpful. Right, so we need basically any living thing at all. And then corpses. Here's Terminator, Raptor, Demonette, Winged Doom Juggernaut. Pick up the corpse. Cool. Is it quicker if I do it in halves, maybe? Let's see how that goes. Another cult ritual. Let's do a skip on that. We've had a lot of these. Huh. Just go down. Let's see if we can get to the end of the month. Ooh, it's another big small. Impure is glad that he and his rival are both still alive. It's a lot of work. A lot of work, like finding a rival, you know? When you've got a good one, just stick with it. So if the Valkyrie can shoot this guy down. Jeez, this thing's pretty tough. Well, that'll do. Oh god, a lot's going on. We lost points this month. What? Really? We lost 1 million? And we lost points? Most of the places are pleased. A bunch have agreed to increase. D has reduced. And M has fallen to chaos. I skipped the Space Hulk. That's true. Yeah. That's probably what cost me. I haven't done that many missions. Shit. Oh god. I thought because we'd taken out a couple of bases, I would have done better than that. Too much heresy. We got to rescue Sector M. Oh man, this is not what I expected at all. Right, where's Sector M? So who's actually lost? We've lost M, B, and U. Oh, M is like America. Oof. Okay, that's why we lost so much money there then. There must be a base around there somewhere. Ah, and now we've got a quest. M for America. Oh yeah, I should staff that laboratory. You're right. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, let's get 25 nerds in here. God, they're expensive. 1.5 million. Oof. Oh god, is this an orc truck? Okay, Mr. Tor, redirect. Investigate this. Might be chimeras. So, oh, there we go. Found the base. We'll have to knock that out next week, I think. What are Space Hulks? So Space Hulk is like, you know how like a Rat King is like a bunch of rats who've like stuck together? A Space Hulk starts as like a big derelict spaceship that like drifts through the warp, and if it like collides with other ships that come into its gravitational pull, they kind of just get like smashed together, and it's a giant ball of floating junk that like over thousands of years has just got like drawn more and more junk toward it, and it's just this meshed together of millions of ships, and it's enormous, and they're almost always full of demons or orcs or it's a chimera. Tyrannosaurs or or something. But usually there's some kind of like important, somewhere in there is like an ancient relic or some kind of important ship thought lost in the warp. So usually the Space Marines will go in and like cleanse it and recover all the cool stuff. Man, chimeras. Very tough. Ah. Drurth just used his Twitch Prime and says free money for the Bemperor. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. Because remember, if you don't re-up your Twitch Primes, Jeff Bezos gets that money. Who would you rather have, like, $3 or $4? Jeff Bezos or me? That's up to you. Oh my god. Okay, so hang on. We must have like a traitor guard outpost around here somewhere. That's 1 million insects scrambled. Jeff's the cool guy. I'll give it to him. Well, that's up to you, man. That's absolutely cool. Wow, okay, there's a lot going on right now. We've got interceptors flying around. We've got a new kind of enemy somewhere. We've got no planes ready to scramble. And we've got to rescue America. We might have to do that next week. I don't think I've got time to do a... Oh, we've got the Imperial Signal as well. Oh my god. Too many things. Too many things. Yeah, this might be a good place to stop. And then next week, we'll check out the signal. We'll look for that traitor guard base. And we'll rescue America. That's on the table. I think it's a busy globe. Damn right it's busy. Look, there's just too much going on. Need to start purging. Never stop purging. Oof, too many bases. I like it though. Like original XCOM, the globe's a bit superfluous. Like you've only ever 1 or 2 alien bases on the map, and you knock them out pretty quickly. This one actually feels like there's a bit more going on the strategy level. You know, a lot more choices to make. Oh, Wilfred Lewis, don't forget to put you in the Valkyrie. You're right. Thank you. Let's get all these new recruits on. And the plasma pistol, of course. Have we got a knife? Got a chainsaw. Cool. Right, I'm going to call it there. Oh, thanks for coming, guys. I'm a bit sleepy, actually. I think it's pretty good that I do stop on time today instead of running late. But thank you so much for coming. I've had fun. Thanks for hanging out, watching the XCOMs, chatting in chat. Thanks for everyone who's subscribed and donated and sent bits in. I really appreciate all of that. Keeps the show on the road. It's always a lot of fun. Tom is streaming. Amazing. Well, we can raid Tom, can't we? That's always fun. Let me see what he's up to. I'm playing War Pits. That's actually quite a lot like what we're doing. It's pixely and it's strategy. It's very appropriate. You'll enjoy. Thanks, guys. We'll be back next week, Thursday at 5. We'll see if we can rescue America.